Hey everybody, welcome back. I just thought I'd do a little quick run through of what I carry in my bag, my checklist as it were, before I go out searching anywhere. Obviously I've got my 8 rechargeable batteries. Like I said, I use a Laser Hawkeye, which is an old machine and it takes quite a bit of power. But I've got the rechargeable batteries, so it's not that expensive. I carry a mini magnifying glass, just to help my rather poor eyesight. Fine spray, this is just one of those old oil things, oil containers that are washed out. Use it to spray the coins on site, and that way it cleans them up rather than spitting everywhere and trying to clean things up that way. Obviously a bottle of water doesn't stay cold for very long in this heat, so you've got to be quick. And in this present climate, unfortunately in this country, you've got your face mask and your hand sanitizer in case you come across anybody that wants to chat and everything else. You have to say, hang on a minute, and you have to do all that business, which is you know, it's fair, it's polite. And also another thing I carry, which you don't really publicise that much, and a wise man taught me a long time ago it was the right thing to do, was always carry a little bit of tissue paper, because you just never know. Okay, first proper hole on back on the field. Our last day on this field. We call this disappointing tunic button field, shall we, just for continuity. And you won't believe, first proper hole, you won't believe what's coming out. You'll think I'm winding you up, you'll think I'm pulling your leg, you'll think it's all a fix. You'll say to yourself, no, this video is not real. What is it? Is it a hammered? Is it a Roman gold? Is it? It's a crusty old tunic button. That's the one and the only one I'm going to film today. I'm going to see what number they're calling out on my machine today, which is kind of hard because the frequency ranges. Sometimes they read in at the 30s and sometimes they read at 90s, so it's kind of hard to ignore them, but I'm going to do my best. That's the last one today, so say goodbye to your tunic buttons. You're not going to get any more. All right, say goodbye. I mean it. Bye. Okay, we've moved on. I'm right up by the Pilgrim's Way tree line now, as you can see. Covered a lot of ground so far for really not much reward. I think my bag's right over yonder there. We've dug and we've dug and we've dug and we've dug. But I think after 2 days of trying, I think, without investigating too deeply, we have a coin. It's silver, not a hammered, it's a milled. But we have some silver, and there's a, was that a Victoria? I reckon that's a Victoria. We'll clean it up and have a look. I'll get back to you on that. I am a happy man. Thank goodness for that. Makes it all worthwhile. Woo! So next hole, we're a matter of feet from where the Victoria silver sixpence has just come out. We go down, we go down, we go down, and we got a lead seal. Can't see anything on it at the moment, but that'll clean up. They're always a nice find. Some of them are datable, some of them have company names on them. Of course this one won't. Nothing flashy I can show you about that. It's just a nice old lead seal. Now the whiter lead is means the whiter it is, the older it is. So I would say that's fairly old. Happy with that. That's better than a tunic button. I've had half a dozen of them so far today. So there we go, another good find. I'm liking it up the top here. Next one, we'll see you there. Okay, we've come along another 20 foot or so from where we got the Victoria and the lead seal. Just out this little hole here. Now, as I said, the older lead gets, the whiter it gets. And I think that's either a bag seal or some kind of an old token. Mind you, the indentation in the middle might suggest that it was an old lead button. When I get back to my bag at half time, I'll give it a clean up and we'll see what we got, shall we? Very good, I'm liking it at the top here. Why didn't I come here yesterday? I don't know. There you go. Ta-da. Well, another signal, and I've had a break open of the cod. Excuse the background noise, it's some twonk on a motorbike driving up and down. If I can find it again. See what I see? Oh my. Oh my, that's before I clean it. Do we think? Oh my. How about that then? How about? Oh my, wow, that's all I can say. Wow, look at that, look at the condition that's in. Look, hello sir, good day to you. How the hell are you? You look wonderful, you look immaculate. That is so identifiable. It is, well, I can't identify it off the top of my head. We will hit the book. I am so happy, I am just so happy. Hammered. See you on the next one. Okay, just stop to have a drink before my water gets too hot, and that's the sum total of it so far. Lead rubbish, lead rubbish, lead rubbish. A lead seal, not too bad. I think it might be a token. I'll have a look at that. Something inconsequential. There's our traditional tunic buttons, and there's the star prizes so far. Look at that. That's a penny, and that really is in the best condition. I mean, that is going to clean up absolutely fantastic. Long cross, so that should make it identifiable. I don't know who it is off the top of my head, but it is in such a good nick. It's unbelievable. And that, well, I was happy with that at the time. Victorian sixpence, rather worn, rather toasted, but I should be able to get a, I think they call it a bun head, where she's got hair tied back. So we're doing all right. Couple of bits of silver. I'm happy with that. Doing another hour or so, and then that's it for this field. So hopefully, without being too greedy, let's hope the detecting gods give me another coin or two to end on. Fantastic. Happy so far. See you next time. Okay, I've just dug what I plan to be the last hole of the day. In fact, the last hole on this field, certainly for the time being anyway, until it's all planted and established and I see the farmer man. Let's see if he'll let me back on there when there's trees on here. And what have we got? We've got, oh no, I can feel it's a button. It's a button. Oh, there's a disappointment to end on, isn't it? It's a button. Plain old farmer's button, I would have said. Still, at least it's not a tunic button. Well, I planned that to be my last hole. So I'll walk my way back over to the to my bag, which is about 50 yards away, and I'll give it one final swing. So fingers crossed we find something between now and then. If not, I'll say goodbye, and I'll see you back at the ranch when I try and do some identifying. Ta-da. Okay, I know I said that was my last hole, but I also said I would have a swing over into my bag. I get 6 feet sitting on top. Very crusty, probably won't get anything of it. I'll wait till I get my magic spray on that. How about that? Sitting on top, didn't even, well, you can see, look, didn't even need to dig. Coin number 3. Woo! Here we are back at the ranch, just a selection of some of the stuff. On my way home I bumped into a family that had 3 young boys, and so I gave them a big pile of the tunic buttons. And I said, take them home, clean them up, and you can tell me what regiment they are and everything else. And they're very pleased with them, obviously from a social distance. That was that coin that was laying on top. Not a chance. Toasted as, quite thick. I mean, we've had Roman off of there before. I could go far back as Roman, but you're never ever going to know. Straight in the scrap drawer. One of those copper rings. It's quite large. Nobody's ever come up with a satisfying answer for me for what these things actually are. I used to find them in abundance, not so much now. 2 lead seals. Quite toasted, quite old. No text off of them. Copper. I thought it was a thimble when it first came out. And there's that button. I thought it was a pewter farmer's button, but if you can see, there's just a bit of gold gilding coming through. Never going to get it back. You know. But it may have been a flasher farmer's button. How about that? And this, we all saw this come out. That is the Queen Victoria Young Head silver sixpence, solid silver, and that's about 1846 according to my books. That one, you can't get it, it's undated or unidentifiable, but it's a lump of silver nevertheless. Now this one, now this is the exciting one. We're focusing on this, if my phone focuses. I said it was an Edward, and that was just my initial guess. I put it out the right way. It is in fact an Edward. You can see him there. There you go. There he is. Hello. How are you? But apparently it's a groat. I haven't fully investigated yet, but it's a groat, so therefore it's quite rare, and I've got to report it to somebody. I've got to tell people apparently. So we will do that. Look, isn't that lovely? It is the nicest hammer I've ever found, and you were there with me. Right, so that's the end of that field for now. And I will see you on the next video with hopefully another permission. So it's goodbye from me, and it's goodbye from Edward. See you later guys. Ta-da.